What's going on, everybody? It is your boy here, Controversy, and I welcome you all back to another episode of the Underdogs, man. It's been a long time since I've done this, man. I kind of just like took a break from it and just kind of forgot about this show. But we're back, man, and today, man, I'm gonna be interviewing Cleveland rapper Peso, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. All right, everybody, welcome Peso. Yo, what's going on, man? Yo, what up?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, man? What's up? Yo, man, I'm glad to be doing this interview with you, man. You know, like I first off just want to say thank you for being a part of the show, man. You know, it means a lot for you to like, you know, make this time, man, cuz like we're definitely busy nowadays, you know.
Hell yeah, man.
For
No
real.
problem. I'm happy to be here, man.
For real. Yo, I couldn't help but notice, but your camera's like kind of flipped. So,
Shot flipping like
there we
this.
go, man. There we go. All right, but everybody, man, this is Peso hailing from Cleveland, man. You know, and yeah, bro, do you just want to like, you know, introduce yourself, kind of give a little bit of context of who you are, man?
Yeah, man. I'm Peso. I'm based out of Cleveland, but I'm from Ashtabula, Ohio. That's like an hour away. Yeah, man. I'm part of this collective called Feed the People.
Oh,
It's me. Yeah, it's me and a few other artists: Tone the Poet, Seth Hassan, Timothy Reynolds, Alonzo Tate. He goes by Zoe. Yeah, we just do a bunch of cool shit, man. Do charity, make music,
that's
do
how it
art.
should be.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Tim's got his own clothing brand. Zoe produces. So, yeah, man, just do a bunch of shit.
Damn, that sounds great, man. Feed of the People. That is such an amazing name for a label. Like that's like so creative. Like, how'd you guys come up with that name?
I actually, Seth and Tone came up with it. Well, actually, Seth and our boy Sean Naps came up with it. They're the two that kind of started Feed the People. And then they brought Tone in, and then a year later brought me in. I met them on Twitter. Well, I actually got hit to Seth through his SoundCloud, and I hit him up for a verse, and then yeah, we just ended up linking. I went to one of their shows. That was our first time meeting, and then we just started kicking it from there.
Yo, that sounds great, man. So like, and are you guys? And is that label like, what do you say? It's like independent or like more mainstream?
No, that's independent.
Oh yeah, for
we
real,
we
man.
we
That's how.
yeah, we do everything ourselves. We don't have no managers or nothing. Well, Tone got a manager, but yeah, we do everything ourselves. Like yeah,
Yeah,
it's
man.
real independent shit.
I get that. I mean, you know, labels nowadays, you know, I've heard of the stories, man, very oppressive, you know, as far as just limiting like the creativity of an artist. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. We definitely you know, we do whatever we want pretty much. We definitely just
That's how
keep
it should be,
everything
man.
cool. Yeah.
That's how it should be. Yo. And let's talk about like Don't Look Down, man, because this album, it's like I'm telling you, Cleveland is like there's like so much amazing talent coming out of Cleveland. I mean, have you heard of Will Cherry?
Yeah. I don't remember where I got hip to him from. I think I just seen like a homie poster or some shit. But like I haven't listened to his music or I think I follow him on Instagram actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Yes.
too much about him.
Yeah,
But
man.
I'm hip to him.
No, he's good. He like I listened to his album and it's crazy. And then like you hit me up and I was like, "Oh, he's from Cleveland too." Like it's great, man. You know, like there's definitely a lot of like amazing talent coming out. And like how did you come across Controversy, the channel?
My homie Zach, me and him have been working together trying just like push the album just from anybody doing any type of like interviews or reviews and shit. So
Real.
he's kind of been helping. He's just kind of been pushing the album, different people, and like sending me different people to hit up and shit. So yeah, he's
Damn.
been kind of like the eyes and ears of like trying to get some type of like, you know, platforms to kind of push the album and stuff. So yeah, he's
Yo,
been helping out
man.
a lot.
Well, yo, I appreciate it, man. Cause like I said, man, I'm always looking for new artists to review. I mean, especially underground artists. I mean, like artists that haven't gotten their respectable shine yet. Like I'm
Yeah, yeah,
always looking
definitely.
for like new people. Um, and yo, but like, just tell me more about this album. Like, what inspired you to make it?
So I had finished my first project, There's No Room in Here. And
Oh yeah.
you know, after an artist finishes the first project, you're always kind of in that like little purgatory of just like trying to figure out something new.
That's
And
true.
you know, just like kind of what you want to do next, what's the next sound, you know, what you want to talk about. And like 2 weeks after the project, all that shit started kind of hitting me. You know, I grew up on a lot of psychedelic music from my
Oh.
grandma and shit. So I knew I wanted to bring that into the album because I just felt like nobody was really doing that, or at least I haven't heard anyone doing that. Besides like artists like Tame Impala, but I'm talking more so like rappers. Like I haven't heard that in
Yeah.
rap. And I just really wanted to bring something fresh and something I knew that I would be really good at and really good at sounding, you know, rapping with them, that type of production. And like the concept of Don't Look Down just came from like I watch a fuck ton of movies. Like I'm a really big
Oh.
movie head. Um, so just watch like in movies when you hear characters say when they're scaling a mountain or a bridge or you know a building, they're always like, "Oh, don't look down. Whatever you do, don't look down." You
Oh
know,
yeah,
so
I get that.
I just wanted to bring that same kind of feeling of just like being on the edge of the cliff or being on you know trying to cross a bridge and shit and you know not looking down and you know like I told the one dude you know just yeah being on the edge and you know one bad day could push you off the edge have you slip and shit
Yes,
so
definitely.
and also the same thing of just like keeping your head up and you know
That's how it should be. Yeah, because like I was hearing the album. Um, there's a really consistent theme in this album of overcoming struggle. It seems that you're a dude who I don't know, like the way I kind of took it all in is like it seems that you're a dude that sees the real world as a struggle. I mean, like and I kind of would agree with that. I mean, life isn't always easy, but you you definitely gotta like overcome it. Whatever you do, I
yeah
guess.
there was just a lot of different shit going on personally with me
Yeah, I get
you
that.
know at the time like a lot of shit that was just you know shit that I was just trying to get over and you know I had around the time I had my when we found out about that we were gonna have a kid
Oh,
that I was gonna be a father so there was just a lot of shit like
pressure.
that I really had to you know get straight and I just really wasn't in a good position so I was really scared at first and um yeah because I just knew I had to grow up really fast
Oh
and I really
yeah.
needed to change a lot of the things I was doing and you know just change some of them habits and just yeah just you know get ready to be a good dad.
Ah, for real, man. Who do you say are your major influences in creating this album?
I listened so I dove into a lot of I mean I grew up on a lot of 1970s late 60s rock uh and so I really dove into that like you know just listening to a lot of the Doors, Deep Purple, the Guess Who, Beach Boys, you know, anything from that time period. I mean, I could go on and on. The Moody Blues, Funkadelic, like anything. And
Funkadelic.
yeah, just listening to like some of the melodies they were doing, like some of the pitch changes they were doing in their voice, and just some of the sounds they were doing, like don't downhill. Um, like we would find a song. So like I had downhill written and I had the beat and everything. And when we were going in to mix it, we always try and find a reference track just to kind of like, you know, just kind of get a sound from or whatever. So I think for that one we did American Woman by the Guess Who. and
Oh.
just listening to a lot of the bass lines and guitar and the way the drums hit on that, and we, tried to emulate some of the same sounds in that production.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, no, like totally. Like when I heard Downhill, that track, which by the way is one of my favorite tracks off that album, it's amazing. Like, yeah, like when I was hearing it, the production did sound like, I was like, yo, like this kind of gives me a sort of 70s rock type of vibe, you know? Like I was really getting
Yeah,
that. Like crazy.
no, no, definitely. That was
Mm.
definitely the main inspiration for the sound and the production.
Oh, for
Was just that
real.
1970s, late 60s rock. That's definitely what we were going for.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I've never heard, you know, this type of production before. I thought it was pretty unique, like it reminded me of, because like the album had a variety of sounds, which I that's what I liked about it. It kind of reminded me of a um Kendrick Lamar's like The Pimp a Butterfly, as far as just having a variety of sounds, not like the same thing, but that album had a lot of different production as well. And and like the way I see it, it's always good to have like not just one sound but many other sounds, I mean, because I feel like that's just like there's a beauty in that, and just like having really
Yeah.
diverse production.
Yeah, I
Real.
mean, I really definitely wanted to show people like the different variation, like
Mm,
how versatile I am. And just also, first and foremost, just making a cohesive body of work is
mm,
something that's important to me. So I just want to make something that really felt like a piece, just a complete body of work, cohesive. But I also wanted to show people, I could do a bunch of shit, and I can rap over different types of production and
mm.
different, genres and shit. So yeah.
Yeah, for real, for real. I'm like, and I like, when did you first get into hip hop? Like, when did you first start rapping?
Like just messing around rapping, probably like eighth grade. Um,
Mm,
and then like actually taking it serious, like knowing I wanted to be an artist and, um, put the time and work into my craft and songwriting and stuff. Like 2016, like right at the time I met Seth and Tone and shit. That's when I
mm.
really started trying to figure out, what I wanted to be, who I wanted to be as an artist and stuff.
Yeah,
So
man, I get that. Yeah, I mean, for me, I started rapping at I would say like 2019, and yeah, and definitely, man, like, and I'm still trying to do it for real, but and
for
like,
sure.
where do you want your essentially your career to be in the future?
Just doing. I don't know, man. Like I also paint and stuff, and I just
Mm,
got a lot of my one friend Alec. He's a screenwriter. So like I just want to be working on movies, films.
mm,
Directing, maybe even directing people's music videos and stuff. But also I just want to be doing a bunch of different shit. Like I don't want to be one of them artists that only does one thing. Like I like,
mm,
if I get interested in it, I love diving in and just, and I'm always like down to learn shit. Like I have no problem like sitting back and learning from people who are better than me at certain things.
oh,
So I never have
definitely.
yeah, I just want to be like multifaceted. And I feel like, the more I go, the more things I prove to people. Like me and my homie Jason of Dark Tree Studios, we did the Pink Water video for this, and that was my first time kind of coming up with a concept and directing a visual. So that was sick. And then I did like the cover art and all
Mm,
the I creative directed all like the photo shoots and stuff. But some of that was Jason too. Definitely, he played a part in it. He's probably like one of my favorite people to work with.
definitely. Yo, well, I mean, like it would be a lot. Like, I mean, it would mean a lot, if you could like definitely like send me the link to your channel. I would love to check that Pink Water music video out, man. For
Yeah,
like
no
people that
problem.
don't know, and I'm also gonna leave it, guys, link in description, man, for you guys to go check out Peso. Go check him out on Spotify, on YouTube. Yeah, man. And also, what was another question I had? Like, are you working on like any new stuff right now?
Yeah, we had a studio session today.
Mm.
Yeah, we're in like the early stages of working on another project.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's cool, man. Yeah, man.
yeah, can't ever stop.
What's your kids,
Yeah,
man?
you can't. Yeah, he's just messing around playing.
Yeah, yeah. And I was gonna ask something else. Um, as far as like music, oh my god, like where? So like, is music just like the like? Do you have other interests as well? I mean, like you mentioned the movies and painting.
Yeah, I definitely. I kind of took a break on painting just to focus
Mm.
on the music. But I used to paint all the time. My whole apartment I was living in was covered in paintings that I would do.
Mm.
Um, I painted cover art. Um, Come here, Taco.
Damn.
I painted cover arts for my homie, like Seth and Tone. I painted their cover arts for their projects.
Mm.
Um, yeah, so like just getting back into that, doing that a lot more. Just trying to paint more, maybe even painting more cover arts for people. You
That's
know.
cool. Yeah, that's cool, man. Are you like so like what type of music do you listen like right now? Like in this time?
I feel like artists, as artists, we always kind of like. I listen to. I don't know. I pretty much listen to everything. Like I listen to a lot of alternative rock. I listen to,
Mm.
plenty of rap, R&B. Anything.
Mm.
But when you're working on projects and stuff, I feel like you don't really listen to music all like that. You're kind of just listening to your shit and figure out
That's
how you can
true.
make your shit better. So you're not
Mm-hmm.
really listening to too much other shit while you're working on music.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like I'm always just I mean, especially when I'm working on a project or whatever, I'm always just listening to the the end result of the track, because I want it to be 100% just like there, like I want it to be presentable to the people, and I'm always just like, and if it's not like that, then I'm not gonna put it out, or I'm gonna keep on working until it's presentable.
Yeah, I
No,
know what you mean. Hell yeah.
yeah, definitely. Um, and like, oh yes, how did you get your artist name?
I used to play soccer in high school
Oh,
all the time, and I was like one of the only Mexican kids on the team. So like,
oh,
people
I'm
just called
Mexican
me
too, by the
Peso.
way.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
That's nice. Oh, and you got it like from playing soccer, the name?
Yeah, people just called me Peso, and it just stuck through
Oh,
all high school.
peso. Yeah, that means weight in English, right? Peso.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, so wait, so like, how old are you?
I'm 24.
24. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah, and like, what are those? Because like the first six songs off, "Don't Look Down," it deals with a lot of struggle and essentially how you need to overcome it. That's like what I definitely got from it. The
Yeah.
last four tracks on that album, you have Pink Water, just going off the top of my head, Pink Water and Colors, and those last two, which I can't remember. Like those,
Another day.
yeah, Another Day, and
It's all good till it's bad.
oh yeah, those, yeah.
And are we there yet?
Yeah, like those songs, like they deal, it seems that because like once we get to the sixth track, which I'm pretty sure is Pink
Colors.
Water or Colors, yeah. Yeah, like once we get to that one, you kind of just start, like you start kind of finding the good in life, like you talk about this girl, I'm pretty sure. I'm like,
Yeah.
what was the whole, story on that, on Colors, I
Um.
think.
So like, uh, yeah, like in the beginning of the project, like the title track Going Up, like the first song, that was like just the idea of, getting ready for like this journey on the album. Like, and I had it with a question mark, just because it was kind of like to almost like nervous, maybe second guessing yourself, not fully confident in what you're doing or where you're going in life. Um, I feel like I was, I had the potential. I have the potential to go somewhere that I want to go and be what I want to be and do what I want to do, at the top of the mountain. But a lot of just not having the confidence at certain times on like even just like getting through life, just certain times like not having the confidence to really like handle some shit or like second guessing myself on certain ideas and different things or different situations and shit. And yeah, just kind of like from downhill to like can I live, it start just that it's just that negative aspect. For More to Go, it was really talking about like just being scared of being a father and all the pressure that comes with that, especially at the place I was at. I was hella depressed all the time. There was this in the verse I talk about drinking a bottle of Jose Cuervo down in Cleveland Harbor. Like I did that shit, and I was drunk as fuck walking back to my apartment, like throwing up in the street and shit. And my homie Alec, was trying to call me, trying to figure out where I was and stuff. But just like in a bad place, like just different things I've been through and different things I experienced. And but the main focus of More to Go is just like telling yourself all that shit, all them emotions, all them situations, all the relationships, how trivial that shit is, and how like there's so like I'm only 24. There's so much time for me to like fix relationships with people, fix bridges that I may have burned. You know what I'm saying? And like just kind of get through that shit. There's so much time. Like you have so much time to fix all that shit. And like I feel like people take that shit for granted. Like people nowadays are so prideful that they don't want to fucking hash squash beef that you have. Like you ain't got to be best friends with the person or whatever, but like just having that kind of clearance, that clarity, that to know that like I handled that, I fixed everything, even though we're not cool anymore. It don't matter because I myself feel way better that I fixed that shit and I ain't got to worry about it now. You know what I'm saying? So just understanding that there's more to go, there's more to live, more to do, more to see, more people to meet. And then yeah, that was pretty much that song. I got Seth on that song, and I feel like he really brought a great energy to it. But me and him always work really good together. We're like, it's like our fourth song together.
Yeah, man, definitely. Like, and I mean, I like this album a lot. I could just like relate to it in a way, because I mean, like, I understand that life isn't really easy sometimes. There's definitely some lyrics that hit me. Like, I could just kind of like think that I just kind of like just sat there just thinking about it, because like it was like this one lyric where you said that things don't last forever, and that how us people nowadays, we just don't know what we have until it's gone. Like that kind of just resonated with me a little bit. I was like, wow.
Yeah, there was definitely some like I just definitely knew like the topics I was trying to hit in the album. And yeah, I was just trying to keep like a concept and theme. It's not like a concept. I wouldn't say it's like a conceptual album. Like,
Oh, really?
there's this like, yeah, there. I just feel like when you come up with a concept or like a narrative, that you have to stick to that narrative only, and it kind of boxes you in.
That's
Where
true.
you can have like a loose concept, like an overarching like theme of your project and shit. And I was just trying to make sure all them songs and like what I'm talking about fits in that net, that kind of circle of what the theme was.
So yeah, I mean, because like when I first started kind of listening to it, I kind of thought it was a concept album.
Yeah.
But what I mean, and if it's not a concept album, as you say, like what would you kind of classify it as?
I mean, it definitely is conceptual. It's just more
Yeah.
so like straight up having a concept,
Mm.
like this album is about love. So all these songs are different types of love. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I didn't, this project just had like an overarching narrative of just like, feelings of isolation,
Mm.
fucking abandonment, different type of trust issue, just a bunch of different things. But the overall theme was, that feeling of being on the edge of a cliff and, one bad
Yeah.
day might, you might not be here. So,
Yeah,
and
that's
just with all the
true.
shit was going on and stuff, I always try to make some shit that's relatable to people. I feel like, we all relate to each other in certain
Definitely.
aspects. So
Definitely.
like, yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's cool. Like, and this album obviously, like, it was made during last year, which was, I mean, I don't know, like, it had to be, the worst year ever, 2020.
Yeah,
Definitely.
for real.
Like, how would you say that year, like, how would you say that 2020 kind of affected you? Like, did it affect you in any way?
Yeah.
Mm.
I we were kind of. It was more so like quarantine and shit was
Oh
definitely
yeah.
fucking with me, just because like a lot of the fucking shit I was trying to do, whether it be shoot videos or photos or anything, like all them places were shut down, so I couldn't really work on anything,
Mm.
and I didn't have access to like record every day. My engineer lived in Pittsburgh, so I only linked up with him twice to record for the recording sessions, and then I linked up with him two more times for mixing sessions, and so I wasn't able just to pull up, whenever I wanted to work on music. So I was always just kind of like trapped in the house, just like
Yeah.
everybody else. So that shit just sucked. And it just sucked opening up your phone and seeing some bullshit on your phone every fucking
Yeah,
time.
man. Nah, man, that year was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible, man. I feel like even if you weren't affected like some people, you were still affected by it somehow. Definitely.
Yeah, there
Um
was good things though.
yeah,
Like I got to, watch my kid,
that's
every
what's
day.
up.
I got to hang out with him. He was a newborn, so I got to hang out with him every day and take care of him. And then
Mm.
it kind of forces being in quarantine kind of forced you to be creative. Like you
Oh
really had
yeah.
to, it helped
Yeah, I
me.
feel
It,
that.
it forced me to put a lot of focus into, this project because I ain't have nothing else to think about.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I feel that, before quarantine, I mean, like I said, I started rapping around like it's actually about to be 2 years. I like started around like March of 2019. I think I was a freshman. Um,
Hmm.
and yeah, like I've been rapping since like 2019, and but I wasn't really like taking it seriously. Like as far as like putting out an album or putting out music, I wasn't really doing that. But once like 2020 of March rolled around, once like the whole quarantine thing got serious, that's when I kind of just started taking it more seriously. And
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
feel like
definitely.
we were all just doing things to kind of distract ourselves from COVID and all that.
Yeah, yeah, it was a bunch of bullshit.
Nah, for real. And like how would you say like how's the COVID situation over there where you're at?
Uh, um, we're not really locked down like that anymore.
Yeah.
My brother just had COVID, and
Damn.
yeah, but it's not all crazy. Like it is out on the west side, like the West Coast or whatever. Like
Oh yeah, it's crazy over there.
I got friends that live in Cali, so you know they're telling me how bad it is, how locked down it is, and shit. So, but
Mm.
yeah, Ohio's kind of different. It's not everything closes at like 10, and
Uh,
businesses are closed by choice. Like if they want to close down, they can close down, but they don't necessarily have to. So it's not too bad.
yeah, I mean, definitely it's not as bad as it was, in like March or April.
Yeah,
But it's, I mean, but it definitely still exists. Like,
No, definitely,
yeah, it's
definitely.
still, but it's just not as bad. Um, and I don't know. Do you have like a top 10 best rappers of all time list or top 5 or anything like that?
Fuck. I mean, it depends. Like, I could do like top 5, like growing up for me.
Oh yeah,
Like when I was a kid, Andre, or just Outkast in general were my favorite rappers.
very amazing.
Like when I was real young, like probably like kindergarten to like fourth, fifth grade. But like Outkast, I listened to a lot of Lil Wayne, Nelly,
Oh yeah,
uh, M,
of
um,
course.
Ti, Young Jeezy,
Ti.
and then when I started getting into like middle school, high school, it was like Cudi. Um, I don't know. Like in high school, it was like it was like Cudi, Isaiah Rashad,
Oh,
Mac,
Isaiah.
Ace. I mean, I listen to pretty much everybody.
Same.
I guess I don't really have a straight up top 5. I think Andre 3000 is the best rapper of all time though. But yeah,
That man's amazing.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty much all I gotta say about that.
that's
Andre's the
cool.
best.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting. Like, I've never heard anybody say, like, I've never heard anybody have Isaiah Rashad, because like that's not really a name that gets
That's my
mentioned a
favorite
lot. It's
rapper.
crazy. Yeah, I know he's good. He's
Isaiah
good,
Rashad.
definitely.
Yeah, I love Isaiah. I
He
love Zay. He's fire.
reminds me of like Kendrick in a way.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite. Yeah, he's my favorite for sure.
Yeah, man. But like, is there like, I don't know, any artist that you hope, drops an album this year, or that at least you're looking forward to?
Uh, Zay. It's been like fucking going on 5 years. Frank
Damn.
Ocean, that'd be nice.
Ooh.
Get a new
Yeah.
Frank album. Uh, shit. Trying to think who hasn't dropped in a while. Danny Brown, that'd be a good album.
Oh.
I like your new Danny Brown album.
Mm.
Yeah, just any one of them, that'd be nice.
Damn, Danny Brown, man. That dude is crazy, man. His flow is absolutely something I've never heard of before.
Yeah,
Like,
hell yeah.
he's really good too, man. Um, like I'm missing something. Another question. Oh, I don't think I have any questions anymore. But do you have like any questions for me, like in general?
Oh no, man, nah. Let me think. What were your favorite songs on the album?
Oh, damn. Going up, downhill. Had to be Colors, the interlude. Can I Live? That one track with Drea. What's it called again?
Yeah, Another Day.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, Another Day.
Drea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love that shit.
The last one. And honestly, like just like the last 4 songs I liked, and then the first 2. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the other question I was gonna ask you. Like, how did you so give us like more insight on who Drea, Jade, and the other artist that was on the album? Oh yeah, Cam Stevens.
Cam.
Oh,
Yeah, Drea Jade. She's my engineer's girlfriend. I met her just through working with him all the time, and I loved her voice, and she loved my
definitely.
music. So it was just perfect pairing. Definitely gonna work with her more. She's definitely gonna be on next project. Cam, I got hip to Cam because Zoe was producing on his project, and Zoe had posted it when he dropped it, so I listened to it, and I heard his voice, and I was like, damn, man, I knew he needed to be on It's All Good Till It's Bad, because I originally sang on that hook, but I was trying to find somebody else to sing on it.
Just have that
So it was
variety.
tight. Yeah. Yeah.
I get that. And are they also from Cleveland as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Damn. Um and like, how is it, over there where you're at? I mean, I know there's definitely, artists over there, but like, how would you say, like do you feel that hip hop is like prevalent in the underground scene? I mean, in the Cleveland scene over there?
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking really great artists, like doing this shit over in Cleveland. There's a lot of artists coming up that are really sick. Um, yeah, there's Nuke Franklin, Kipstone, Tucson, Blockhead, um, uh, shit, Tribe Untitled. They're all fucking raw as hell. Yeah, Joe. Some I don't really even know personally and shit, but like Joey Age, Wes Will. These are just people I got hit from, like just other people posting their shit. But yeah, there's a bunch of dope ass artists. I feel like I find new ones every other day, so it's sick.
Damn, that's
Definitely got
crazy.
good scene.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, because like, I mean, I've heard from Will Cherry that there definitely is some like pretty good talent over there, and like I'm definitely hoping to find more more people out there, because like
Yeah.
because like I got ever since I reviewed Cleveland's album Burgundy, I just like, because like then you hit me up, and you're from Cleveland, and I was like, you know what, like it would definitely be cool to just kind of explore the Cleveland scene a lot more, and essentially just people who haven't gotten their shine yet, because like I said, man, I'm always looking to find new people to like just review their albums. I'm always looking for that.
Yeah, definitely check Cleveland out. There's a bunch of artists there that got really dope music.
Oh, definitely, man. Well, man, I don't got any questions left for you, man. I just I want to take a moment just to thank you for being a part of this, man. I quite appreciate it, and like I said, man, definitely send me a link to your channel. Would love to check your stuff out, man. Because like when I was and I don't even know why I didn't ask you before. Is the album also on the channel as well?
Nah, it's just like all my videos. I got like behind the scenes of the album.
Oh, that's
I got
cool.
I did like a conversation with my engineer, like a 30-minute talk about just like different things on the album and shit. So it's sick. I mean, there's some cool shit on there you could definitely watch.
Definitely, man, definitely. And man, I'm also gonna leave link in the description, to your channel for people to check you out if they haven't already. Get to know who Peso the artist is, man. How the entire album Don't Look Down came to be. And yeah, man, like again, just thanks so much for giving me some of your time, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, no problem.
And yeah, man, just send me the link to your channel. And yeah, man, thanks for being a part of it.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
All right, guys, that was the interview with Cleveland rapper Peso. Like I said, man, link in description to go check out his album Don't Look Down, out now on all platforms, and link in description to go check out his YouTube channel. And yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.